Hey guys, Dave here from Lost Under a Mind, and welcome to Postal. Now, this is a game I haven't really played very much of lately. It's a game that's basically like a first-person version of Grand Theft Auto, where you really could just be violent for the sake of being violent.
Hey Dave, man, we're here for a review.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hello. What do we have going on here?
I was playing Postal. It's been a while.
Oh, nice.
Recording it for YouTube.
I've never played this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I know of it. I've just never played it.
Not much to it. Just beating up people for nothing.
Nice. Can't get behind that.
Yeah, right?
Hey, what are we doing for a review?
You know, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Did you know that they made a movie off of this game?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to watch that shit now.
Now, it is an Uwe Boll movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, can't be that bad. I mean, it's a movie based on a game based on unmitigated violence. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
All right, let's go. This was your idea.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to Lost Under Review, your resident anti-professionals at your service. I am Dave.
And I'm Marcus.
And we are here talking about Postal.
Excellent. I've never heard anybody talk about this movie, but after watching it, now I kind of know why. So let's get this started.
Postal is a movie made in the mid-2000s, directed by Uwe Boll, based on the highly controversial video game of the same name, and the movie attempts to be just as controversial as the video game, if not more so.
And nothing says controversial like Uwe Boll. Replace controversial with crap. This man makes horrible video game movies. I'm sure you're familiar with some of them. He exploits these tax loopholes to finance these movies, and he just craps them out by the buttload. And when the critics have something bad to say about him, he just challenges them to a boxing match and beats the snot out of them. That's really professional.
So the film opens with two terrorists in the cockpit of a plane, and you can already tell where this is going, and Uwe Boll is trying to be as offensive as possible right out of the gate. I think that's a new record. And trying to be as sensitive to the culture as possible. The entire scene just evolves with them arguing about how many virgins they will get when they sacrifice themselves.
My god, these are the most civil terrorists ever. It's like they used to work at Starbucks or something. Now we're being introduced to our main character who goes by the name of, Postal Dude? Yeah, Postal Dude. That's what they're going with. Anyway, it doesn't seem like he has a whole lot of goals. He's basically just trying to find a job. And this is the main character we're going to be following throughout the majority of the film. So get used to him now.
Feces in the yard. It's a violation of Trailer Park Ordinance number 101-4.
Trailer Park Ordinance? I mean, is he serious with this shit? I mean, what the hell? It's like pig wrestling with a referee or something.
I've never seen a trailer park Nazi before until now.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. J.K. Simmons is in this movie, and that's another checkmark for Uwe Boll movies. It's like he gets these actors that are way better than the roles he puts them in, and you gotta ask yourself, how does he get them in there? How does he convince them to show up in these movies?
Upon meeting this protagonist, we see what his daily life is like everyday problems like needing to get a job.
Have you seen this little bit of bullshit here? This is the job interview from hell.
After the interview from hell, we're introduced to his Uncle Dave, who everybody calls Uncle Dave because he's a hippie commune leader who's a scam artist who's only in it for the women and the drugs.
This is the greatest scam ever. I mean, I just love this actor. Just gotta love him. And I had to try this shit out myself one day. Just sell it. You know what I mean? Yeah, since this movie is done the way it is, and there's a lot of scenes in here that are kind of wish fulfillment based, we're going to try something a little different this time around. We're going to have what we call a wish fulfillment meter. Every time we see something along that line, the meter's going to go off. Example, have you ever wanted to do this?
For a little Asian lady, she shoots a lot of blood. You know what? This movie is crazy offensive. Let's just be as offensive too.
Yeah, let's not.
Aw, man. Catching back up with the quote-unquote plot of this movie, we learn that Uncle Dave owes the IRS a buttload of money, and due to plot convenience, at the same time, a line of crotchy dolls has gone very rare, and Uncle Dave knows exactly where the only stock of them are in the entire area, and they sell for, again, a buttload of money.
This is getting stupid. I feel like this movie is getting stupid.
Isn't it already?
Yeah, but I was thinking of worst case scenario.
Dude, this movie is a worst case scenario.
Random scene, random violence. For the record, this shit's gonna be happening a lot.
And we catch back up with the terrorists, and we meet their leader, Osama bin Laden. But in this world, Osama is a British actor who is just the figurehead for their organization. Wait, I think I've seen this before.
Oh shit, so am I! I think it was like called the Tangerine or the Nectarine or some shit like that.
I think somebody should call Marvel.
So we go back to our Postal dude, and he's just having the worst day ever. He found out his wife was cheating on him, and he's still having to run errands, and everything's just going downhill from here, hence the title. But this is something I wanted to focus on particularly because I just didn't understand what the point of this was.
Good God, how much are they paying him?
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
So if it feels like this movie is kind of really random and jumping all over the place, that's just the movie. It has a lot of random scenes that kind of don't really matter to anything, and there's a lot of scenes that we can't even show you here.
Yeah, there's a lot of scenes in there that seem to jump from point to point, filmed like for somebody who has ADD or something. So we're going to make this review fairly short and skip around from point to point in celebration of this movie. Thanks, Uwe Boll.
Squirrel!
And since our protagonist is having the worst day ever, he decides to take his uncle up on his grand scheme, and he hijacks a van to get the ball rolling. This is the setting where our magical heist will take place. This is Germantown, Uwe Boll's theme park. Shocking. Should I even make a joke about one stroking one's ego, which is clearly what's happening here? When he's selling dolls that look like balls, I kind of feel wrong for doing that.
Oh my God, I just got it.
What?
This is a commentary on consumerism and people's need to have the newest and best things.
Dude, we are not watching the same movie, are we?
Wait, what movie are we watching? And after taking its daily dose of Ritalin, the movie finally comes back to a plot, which is now involving them trying to steal the crotchy dolls from Uwe Boll, who is the only person in the world who has them. And wait, why aren't they dressed as Nazis?
Well, at least they're hot Nazis. Nazis? Yeah, if you didn't know why that was wish fulfillment, then you shouldn't be watching this movie. Oh, wait, it's another wish fulfillment scene up here. This is from Blood Rain!
And House of the Dead, and Alone in the Dark, and In the Name of the King, and Far Cry, and Blood Rain the Third Reich. Really? Really?
Yeah, whoop his ass, whoop his ass! Man, that's some quality ass shit they're stealing.
I know, right? Quality at $49.95.
And you've seen this so bit before. A lot of people getting shot for absolutely no reason, random violence, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, but a lot of kids getting killed.
I know, right? Does Uwe Boll just hate kids?
I think he hates everyone, except for animals. Apparently they make it out scot-free.
The terrorists are getting involved in the same situation themselves because they want to steal the dolls and they want to put bird flu in them and sell them to the United States.
Do people even die by bird flu?
That's a good question. Can you look that up? So we wish.
Let's see. Death toll ranges between 2 million and 150 million. Oh, well.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess that answers that question.
Because of his involvement in the mass shooting in Germantown, the Postal Dude is implicated as the main suspect in the incident, and he runs into Discount Miles Dyson.
So, after our hero, quote-unquote, knocks Discount Miles Dyson the fuck out, he puts on his cop uniform. And, just like any good cartoon logic, this shit actually works. People were fooled.
We're introduced to a character that we have grossly overlooked, Discount Nathan Lane here, who works with Uncle Dave and follows his Bible like gospel that was written for his people for no reason. And he decides that because the Bible says that the world is supposed to end, he wants to end the world with the terrorists and their bird flu. Shenanigans ensue, and Uncle Dave is killed.
Discount Nathan Lane locks our postal dude into some kind of room in the basement someplace. But apparently he's the only one that has access to the vans that has all the crotchy dolls in them. Once Postal Dude gets free, he convinces our resident Hotsies to join them in his battle for freedom. And by freedom, I mean random violence.
And for the literal last entire 30 minutes of this film are just random scenes of the Postal Dude getting in gunfights with every single person in this town. That's not a lot, but it's still all that there is.
Yep, this is the same old song and dance, just more random killing and random shooting.
Pointless shooting, random violence, motherfuckers get it done.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Why? Because you're married?
No. I just want to give Karen a turn.
Oh. Okay.
Hi.
One of the random subplots of this movie that we haven't really touched on is the fact that the Postal Dude's wife abuses him and sleeps with everybody else in town. So he decides to blow her up. Logical.
This part pretty much ends with him just shooting everybody, getting the girl and the dog, and just driving away while these nukes show up that George Bush had sent to blow up the entire planet. You remember when it was still relevant to make fun of George Bush?
Dude, this movie dated itself many times over by this point alone.
This is pretty much how this movie ends. The world blows up, pretty much on the equivalent of Grand Theft Auto, and yeah, that's pretty anticlimactic. I'm just kind of confused that this is the note this movie wanted to end on. I mean, they could have...
Wait, whoa, man, seriously. This movie really does have a deeper meaning if you think about it. I mean, this whole ending, it's showing how nuclear arms and the world, it can only find peace through war.
Dude, this is Postal. There is no deeper meaning to this fucking movie. We're not clearly watching the same movie.
I thought we were watching Caddyshack.
What? Overall, this movie is hot garbage. I mean, truth be told, this movie just is a big ego stroke for Uwe Boll, but from what I get the gist, it's a pretty decent adaptation of its material.
Yeah, for a video game adaptation, this is probably one of the more faithful ones I've seen. It even ends pretty much the same way as the video game.
This just goes to show you that accurate video game adaptation doesn't always make for a good movie, because this movie was shit. I'm Marcus.
And I'm Dave.
And I hate you for making me watch this movie. I'm gonna get you back for this. I swear to God I will.
You say that all the time.
I regret nothing.